Hey everybody, Miss A here with a real quick video for our beginning of the year social studies lesson notebook setup. So I have my social studies notebook, and this would go for any notebook that we have, and I want you guys to do this along with me, so I'm going to kind of take it a little bit slow in this video. So we're talking about fold-ins. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to write my notes, because notes are super important, and I want to make sure that I have this information so that I don't forget, because you will get yelled at if we forget how to do our fold-ins. They're super important, and we use them a lot in my class. So every time we do a notebook entry, there has to be a date. So today, May the 21st, 2019. So we have a date, and we're going to have notes, and we would have a learning target, and our learning target's most likely going to be like, you know, we will set up our notebooks to guide our learning success, something to that. So I'll write that. Learning target. We will construct our notebooks to guide our learning. If you have a well constructed notebook and it is kept neat and tidy, it is a great tool for you to use. So we always start off with a learning target, which we have. Now, we will often have fold-ins, and I have two fold-ins that I really use a lot. There's one thing that we can do. I call this, and I usually do it with like a couple of pages, so it's pretty thick. So I have this where we fold it over, and then we would, hold on one second here. So I fold it over, and then I staple the edges here as close as I can. And I don't always use this one. But what this does is it creates a little pocket so that I can keep little papers in there if I have little things that aren't quite glued in, or if I'm using something as a math manipulative or something that I'm going to have to retrieve a couple of times before I glue it in. This is like my little pocket, my little safety pocket here, and I have that in here. And so that is like my little safety pocket thing, and we usually take and put some glue right here and kind of keep it there nice and tight, and then I usually put a staple up at the top to keep it there. So the first fold-in that I want to do with you is my half fold. My half fold is what I use for pages that are either front and back, and there's space up at the top. So what we would do, let's say this is the back, we take one strip of glue across the top. Ooh. So I'll wait for you guys. So you have your piece of paper, you're on the back, one strip of glue. We are not painting with glue stick. This is gluing with glue stick, not painting with glue stick. So one strip of glue across the top, in towards the spine, press it down, fold it in, half fold. So it's half of it's folded and it's now in. And then we have enough space where we can put the date, and we should always have the date in our notebook. So I'm going to write my notes on here, and that way you can write your notes on yours as well. So this is the half fold. One strip of glue, across the top, glue across the top, on back, period. Direction number 2, glue toward spine of notebook. And this is the spine, the seam. Number 3, half fold in. So once again, one strip of glue across top, glue it in towards the spine, half fold in, and that way you have access to everything that's on the front and as well as what's on the back. And usually what I do, if there is stuff on the back, I kind of fold it where the writing starts, so I'm able to access both sides and able to read everything that is on my half fold. All right, so that is our first fold. So we have our pocket, and again, the pocket I usually do about 3 or 4 sheets of paper, glue on the edge, so I'll write that here. Let's do 3 pieces of paper. Fold up to spine from right corner. Strip of glue. Strip of glue toward the spine. So right here, strip of glue here. Strip of glue on edge. And then staple to secure. Staple to S-E-C-U-R-E. Staple to secure. All right, so now we're going to go to our next fold in, and I want you to do this one with me as well. And we always use the backs of our papers. Now, obviously, I couldn't use the back here, but I am here, and I have this space, so I'm using it. We do not waste paper, so I'm using the back. I date every page. Every journal entry gets dated. So this is 5/21/19. And we are going to do a quarter fold. A quarter fold I use if I have like a couple of papers stapled together. I do a quarter fold just because it keeps it a little more secure. So a quarter fold is exactly what it is. Fold in half. Everyone with me? Now fold in half again. Everyone with me? And then I look on my 4 sides, and for this one I actually have 8 sides. We look, and I want to glue it on a spot that there isn't a lot of text. So if there's a lot of text everywhere, I might put this one in my pocket. But this spot here is empty, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it on the side that doesn't have any text, so glue on the side. And this one, I do put a square of glue with an X because it is usually a little thicker, so it needs a little more security with the glue. And I glue it in my notebook. And that is my quarter fold. All right, and I'm going to write the directions. So quarter fold is fold in half, fold in half, fold in half, like it's a taco. I'll just put taco. Oops, helps if I spell taco right. Fold in half taco, and then fold in half, again the opposite direction. Fold in half, again opposite direction. And then glue square, S-Q-U-A-R-E, square and X on blank side. So on a blank side, you don't want to glue it on text because you want to be able to access the information. Glue a square, so like this, and then an X with the glue to secure it a little more. Glue square and X on blank side. Secure in book. Secure in notebook. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. This is your fold in video.